So my name's Fi Alex, this is Renee and Marley. We're from Ōpōtiki Primary School and we're doing a history research project at the moment, learning about the Scout Hall at the Ōpōtiki Primary building space that got burnt down. But we're also keen to learn more about that aeroplane because that sounds amazing. And I've never heard that before. So yeah, tell us more, please.
Well, first of all, the question is why are you researching the drill hall?
Beautiful question. Okay, first question is, Matua Tony, is a big fan of history, obviously, and so one thing that he wants us to do is create a memorial, like a sign that goes at the space where it used to be before it burnt down. Right?
Good idea.
Yeah, so we've been tasked to have the memorial board ready before the end of term. It's week 6 now, and we need to really start writing, but we have too many gaps in the history. And so we went to the museum, we've been to the library, we've talked to a whole range of different people, the person in charge of the scouts, the Ōpōtiki scouts person, and each person has given us the next person to talk to. And each person has been another piece of the puzzle, but we really needed somebody like you who've already been part of the puzzle for so long to give us that information to really help us frame everything on. Because the power of the drill hall, we've learned from Matua Tony, was that it was a space for celebration, a connection space, but also training space for the Home Guard girls. Mm-hmm. And so
it was a drill hall,
Army drill hall. That's right.
Yeah.
And so because of that, we know the background of it, but then also we want to learn more about what it was then used for later on, and specifically around scouts, because we are trying to create a youth centre in Ōpōtiki, and one thing we've noticed is that there's a real lack of opportunities for young people to learn about bushcraft and things like that here in Ōpōtiki. And anyway, yeah, that's kind of
the schools ruined it.
Go tell me more.
The schools ruined it. We were doing scouting. For a start, I never was a scout.
Okay.
I was in the Boys Rally.
Right.
At the time, but I never was a scout. And John Syme, the local butcher at the time. Local butcher at the time. He was scout master at the Whakaari Scout Hall.
Yeah.
And they recruited me to be a scout. Mm-hmm. Well, that was way back in the 70s. Yeah, can't remember exactly.
In the early 70s.
So the other early history on scouting is when you go out past Dunlop's Road.
Yeah.
Or just towards Dunlop's Road, there's a little white building on the side of the road on your left.
Yeah.
That was the Pirata Ridge Scout Hall, up from Pirata Ridge.
Really?
Way back in the 50s and the 40s.
Wow.
So that belonged to the Pirata Ridge Scouts. My dad was the board of trustees then, and Tony Gibson bought the building. No, Ōpōtiki Group bought the building.
Right.
And they had funding in the that board trust there, and they gave it to him to help move it to there.
Wow, that's cool, girls. Beautiful.
So that's a bit of history. That's there. That was an old scout hall there. So
that's so cool.
So the scouts also have a building on her father's land.
Really?
Which we built in the 70s somewhere. It's a garage, built for the garage because Jock Gaskell gave us a plot to put this building on, which belongs to the Gaskell farm, and we can go out there, do trainings and do all that sort of stuff. The building's there.
Really?
But it's now got a loo and there's some water and that sort of stuff there. So we camped there, and the building's up and the valley's down just a little bit, and we camped the tents down the bottom down there.
That's incredible.
I'll tell you another stupid story there.
Go.
I was from that scout site there up at Gaskell Farm there. We were going up to the waterfall up to the back of the farm there, way back up there. And of course, me being a muppet, I tried to keep my feet dry.
Yeah.
So I jumped across the drain, and the bank caved in on the other side.
Oh no!
I broke my bloody ankle.
Oh no!
So I crawled back to the shed there, and I waited there. My foot swelled up like nobody's business. And of course, always after a campsite, you have to do an emu parade.
What's an emu parade?
Everybody stands in a line, and you walk the area and you pick up all the rubbish.
I remember doing that. I used to do brownies when I was growing up. Brownies and Girl Guides. I grew up in Morrinsville. Yeah.
So I had to crawl from the shed on my hands and knees down to the area, will be at least an area from here to Greg's shed over there, area like that, and crawl and get the boys to do the evening parade.
Wow.
But then I couldn't drive home.
Yeah.
I was out there with 15 boys. I couldn't drive home. But I sat in the driver's seat. I've got the biggest boy to sit beside me to push the clutch. So we drove home.
That's pretty cool, hey? That's ingenious. Nice. Save yourself.
Yeah. So I had to do something. I had my foot in plaster for 3 months. But yeah, so we had scouting there at the Whakari Hall, and then when they shut that down, we went to the first Ōpōtiki, which is the drill hall.
Yeah.
And they had Cubs, which her Ray Ellis was doing Cubs at the time. Did I do the Cubs there too?
You and Ray worked together.
Yeah, we did Cubs. We did Scouts. Had the old rocket. The old rocket was a good piece of device we had. It was a huge big drum with a big row of pipes inside it.
Yeah.
And a big cylinder on the side of it which looked like a rocket. And it was our barbecue.
Oh, cool.
And it heated water up.
Wow.
It was one of the camps we had plenty of hot water, but when the water was in the middle of the night really boiling away, the lid on top of it goes the rocket ready to take off. Very good for putting an eel down there and smoking it when the boys caught him out of the drain.
Wee.
And fishing like that sort of thing. So the actual hall, I don't know too much about the actual hall.
I don't.
Because we were there for many years, eh?
Yeah.
But you guys used the one at the back behind the Presbyterian church.
Yeah, that's where I mostly used that one.
Yeah.
And Alan Rowe was the district commissioner, or at one stage. Trevor Rose was a district commissioner there. Trevor's long gone now, sort of thing.
So it's Alan.
The lady Hoff, Bronwyn Hoff, her husband. I can't remember his name. He was the district commissioner for the Scouts there too. He lived out at Waiwaka Strait.
Rogers.
Hey?
Guy Rogers.
Yeah. Kevin Rogers. Kevin Rogers, yeah. Kevin and Bronwyn Rogers. So yeah, he was district commissioner as well. I wouldn't know where you get half the crew, because like some of the boys I have, we had so many boys go through for the years.
Yeah.
Like Jonathan Flood was one of them. Timothy Jerem, Steve Mansell. But I haven't seen those boys for years. One of the Garter boys that pops in every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been over in Australia. So he pops in. So it's, that's long gone, but I can see them on the street. I wouldn't recognise them.
Yeah.
Not a hope in hell.
All grown up, eh?
Yeah, they're all grown up, and Jonathan's taller than I am. So when I did see him last.
It's a weird feeling when you know people when they're very young and they're all grown up eventually, eh?
Well, yeah, but
it's bloody hard.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
So we've been many jamborees throughout the country. So it's right down to Oamaru, the furthest where I've been.
Amazing.
Yeah, Fielding, Hamilton, up and down. So you get to know a lot of people.
If Scouts was so big back then, why did it stop? Why is it? You mentioned
the
schools.
Is where the schools buggered it up.
Yeah, tell me
more.
more.
We did all the training. We did all the camps. We did all the not work. We did all the safety work, first aid things like this. Then schools started doing the camps.
Oh, true.
Yeah, and basically we started to have a camp and said, oh, we've just come from one.
True.
We've just done another one.
I mentioned that to these guys too. They're like, oh, we're already going to camp then for. I'm like, oh, okay. They don't want to do another camp because they've already done one.
Yeah, but the school camps don't do anything like what the Scouts
That's
do.
right. It's a different kind of skill
No,
base.
well, for a start, when they're camping at school, do you get any awards? Do you get any first aid badges? Do you get any aircraft flying badges? Do you get any cooking badges? Do anything like that? Any communication badges? Any orienteering badges? Nothing like that. No.
Something like that.
No. The boys learnt it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we used to do orienteering in such a way that, like my father-in-law's farm had a nice bush behind it.
Yeah.
So you go in there before the boys get there, of course, and you set a course. We had one T-pole flagons. They're about 5 litres, what it is, and they've just painted a colour with a number on it. So you set a compass direction, and you put a T-pole bottle into there,
Right.
and then, but you don't set it so they can see the bloody thing. It's got to be there in the direction. You need 2 people or 3 people to set it.
Nice.
Because you start here, you aim the compass that direction, someone walks there and they say go left or go right to be on the right thing, and you're in there about 100 metres or more, plant the bottle. And from that one, you do another one, and you do about 10 of them. So the kids have to do it sometimes even at night with a compass and go
And a torch.
and a torch
Wow.
and go and find them.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, the schools never did that.
No.
No.
I remember doing something like that when I was, because I grew up in Morrinsville, and so at Morrinsville College we did those kinds of navigation stuff, but I learned all of that through Brownings and guides, and so I learned that before I needed it, because those were the foundational skills. And so we did a little bit at fourth form. But these guys, do you guys do navigational skills? Do you know how to use a compass? No, I don't. And the boys, last week that we were talking about, we looked at Jamboree videos because I just wanted to explain to them what it was, what Scouts is.
There's a photo down at the Whakaari Hall,
Yeah?
quite a long one, of the Scout Jamboree. I can't remember where it is, but my dad's in it right in the front.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So we need to get into that building too, girls, and have a look and see the building. Must see that there's an aeroplane upstairs. Like a wooden aeroplane.
Yeah, there's a wooden airplane in the room. That was made pre the war with glues and screws, and then they were not allowed to fly structures like that. They had to be I don't know, metal or whatever it is. That changed the rules.
But it was made so that it could be flown.
Oh yeah. Joe Langford he'd made several before. I don't know where they are, but Joe Langford, our local businessman here in Ōpōtiki, a funeral director, doing the same game I'm doing, fixing small engines. So and that. So he was doing that. So it's
You mentioned on the phone too that you only got into Scouts because there wasn't Scouts.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, what did they mention?
I
on the
never
phone?
was a Scout.
You never were a Scout. That's right.
No, but I was then the local butcher asked me to be a Scout leader because they needed a Scout leader.
Correct.
And the thing that my boss at the time, Brian Wakelin, was he come to saw me and says, "Oh, now you're a Scout leader there. If I knew you were going to be a Scout leader, I could have poached you for First Ōpōtiki," which he was I don't know, he was a member of First Ōpōtiki at the time.
Was it a different group?
Yeah, First Ōpōtiki was different.
Wow.
We had Whakaari Scout group. We had the Whakaari Scout group, the Afida Cubs, and we had the Tangaroa Sea Scouts. We had
Sea Scouts
we
here?
had Sea Scouts here. Yes.
Girls, that's what I was telling you about last week when I went to Ōhope. They've got all these boats out there that they learn like Sea Scouts. We could do that in Ōpōtiki again.
Well, you could, and there's a trailer with 6 canoes and a tinny out at Mike White's farm out at Waitai out the direction there.
Wow.
Which was the Tangaroa Sea Scout canoes.
That's amazing. Mike White.
Mike White, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know where the cooking trailer is. There was a trailer we made to go to the Jamboree. It had a hot water cylinder in the front, a gas hot water cylinder. It had sinks on one side and gas cookers on the other side.
Amazing.
You go out and just fold the sides up and go cooking where you go. Well, we made that.
That's cool.
That was used a couple of times in search and rescue as well, so it was quite sneaky.
Versatile kinds of things.
Yeah. I wouldn't have a clue where it is now. I know the big marquee that the Scouts had over here, a big huge one, was 40 by 20 foot. It can be made, something like that. It's
Wow.
over in Awakerry at the moment.
Yes, when we talked to the Ōpōtiki lady from the scout leader, she said that she's got lots of their gear from Ōpōtiki scouts.
Yeah.
And so, because that was one of our questions last week, like where did the gear go? Like where,
Yeah.
like once the scouts stopped in Ōpōtiki, what happened with all the equipment? Because there's a lot of equipment that comes with scouts.
Absolutely.
And so we were just wondering, like, where did it go?
We had 3 big boxes, big green boxes, and they were because they were patrol boxes.
Yeah.
And it had pots and pans and all sorts of stuff. So a patrol could take this box, where you go there,
Beautiful.
and all the
It
stuff
had
in it.
everything in it.
Everything in
Really?
it.
Right
Yeah,
down to match.
I love
yeah,
that.
everything in it. Everything in it. So yeah. So
And there's probably go see someone.
It's okay. Yeah, someone just arrived. Can you tell us a little bit about your dad's property fire? That sounds incredible.
Yeah, really, it's just a tin shed
Yeah.
with a concrete floor, and a door and one window.
Wow.
That was it.
Yeah.
And the scouts had to pay something for it.
Mhm.
And what did they pay? $1.
No way.
Dad wanted to donate it,
Wow.
but for the scouts to own it, they had to,
So we had to pay something.
So
Yeah.
they
Oh, that's so
charged them $1.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been talking about doing holiday camps, and we do summer, like we do small holiday programs, but like a whole camp is something that I myself can't do by myself. But if we had a group like Scouts, like that would be incredible. We can bring that back, because that's something that I remember when I was growing up. It was one of the main places I felt really strong connection.
I didn't go to guides or scouts
No?
or anything like that. No.
But you were very heavily involved in the Scouts as a Scout mama.
Scout mum, yeah.
Yeah.
Kids come in at 5 o'clock in the morning. What the hell are you doing now? Get back to bed. Our bed's all packed up, miss. Go and unpack it and get back to bed. It's not time yet. Yeah. But I used to put a bucket in the doorway so I knew when they would
Oh, nice.
crept in.
Yeah. Little rat bags, eh? One of my favourite memories when I was growing up, girls, is I was in the bush and we had to do a bivouac. We had to use a piece of black polyurethane that you use when you go do slip and slide these days. Yeah, so it was a black polyurethane, and we had the polyurethane that had to go over a big, just a string from tree to tree, and we had to then peg it into the ground. And I woke up one morning because we had to sleep outside in the trees, and I woke up to a possum on my sleeping bags sitting on me, and I was like, okay, hello possum, and he ran away. So it was one of the coolest experiences of my life when I was year 10. We had to we packed into the pinnacles up in the Coromandel. There's this big, huge mountain, and I will never ever do those steps again, but I did it, and it was a really incredible experience doing those things. There was a big camp space up there, and it's honestly so cool, the things you can do when you get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. Leave the computers, leave all that.
Just try something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, even the Guild Guides used to use the shed out.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened to Girl Guides?
They've
Same
died.
thing.
They've died too, yeah.
Wow. Why do you think that's happened? Like, that's Scouts, Sea Scouts, clubs, Cubs, Girl Guides, all the services.
I
That's...
think the brownies may be still going. I'm not
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
I've not heard of brownies. I have heard, in Ōpōtiki anyway, I know that rally still goes.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was going a little while this last year, but I haven't met all of the kids yet that go to it. But we do stuff after school sometimes, and we just want to kind of bring that kind of vibe back to Ōpōtiki. Yeah. So cool talking with your husband. Honestly,
He'd been in it for a long time. Yeah.
that's so cool.
And it was through him that my ex decided to die.
Yeah.
But then there were venturers too, you see.
That's right. That's the older level up, isn't
That's
it?
the oldest group, yeah.
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 Yeah, because I think I finished Girl Guides and I didn't want to go up to the next level up, but a lot of my friends do first aid or go through St. John's cadets. And so we've got a really strong cadets unit in Ōpōtiki, but there's not really anything happening for the younger kids.
Yeah.
And that's the kids that are roaming the most, but that's the kids that need the intervention, hey?
Yeah.
What do you think, girls? Should we try to bring scouts back? So that building that Mike White has, and there's another building up Pairata Ridge, that small white building?
I live up Dunlop Road.
Dunlop Road. Girl, good
Yeah.
remembering.
Yeah.
How do we get to, like, have you seen that building before? That little white building? Have you?
The man that owns it is turning it into a cafe, I think.
Cool.
Yeah, and he talks to my stepdad about it. He comes down to visit us sometimes to talk about what he's doing to it and what he's turning it into. So.
That's your person. Last week you didn't have a person. That's going to be your person to research. Kapai? Awesome. Oh, exciting. Thank you.
Yeah, he had it opened up yesterday and I saw
Really?
some. Yeah.
Dope.
Because he made 2 big doors in the front
Yeah?
where it's facing, and he added a shelter onto it, and then there's 2 other doors, there's a door in the back and 2 on the side.
Yep.
Where you can just see straight into.
Cool.
So,
Okay, next time you go out there, take a camera with you or take photos on your phone.
Please
If there's
do.
anything like that, history is hard to come by.
Yes. Do you guys have any photos of your time in Scouts?
Yeah, I've got photos at home.
Do you?
Yeah.
So we meet every Wednesday at Ōpōtiki Primary in the school hall. So if you've got time, please come. It'd be really great to talk with you. This is just one group, but the rest of the kids are out at athletics today.
Yeah.
And then we have a morning group and then an after lunch group as well. So yeah,
I was meant to be on the after lunch.
I know, but I'm so glad you came today. Good timing.
Because the other thing too, for like the scout books,
Yeah?
have you got any?
No?
How many do you want?
All of them? Anything? What do you mean scout books? Like a program or?
No, yeah, scouting program books, handbooks, training books,
Oh, good.
not books.
We can hand them on, can we?
Yeah.
Get rid of them.
Cloud books.
What? Are you serious? Cloud books? Like to be able to identify the clouds?
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah, something like that. And some going back right to the 50s were my dad's books.
That'd be cool, girls. We would love to have a look at some of those things.
Okay, I'll fish them out.
So,
Well, that's what. No, I was going to say we could do that Sunday when there's no power, but you need some light in the garage.
we do.
so we meet every Wednesday, I was telling Anne, at the Ōpōtiki Primary School Hall every Wednesday for history.
For history.
Our research programs.
History,
Yeah.
researchers.
And then on Tuesday we do podcasting, and on Friday we're painting murals. So
Yeah,
it's
the
fun.
trouble is you're down in school during the morning because I'm here doing my own money.
We will happily walk down or bring the kids down. Yeah.
No, Peter, you just shut the shop for the day and go down and spend
The
the
other,
day down.
the other thing too, Mark Ellis
Yes?
was very good friends with Alan Rowe, but he was also a scout of mine at the time. He loves history. Now he might know some other stuff. So I was to get hold of him. He was here yesterday.
Oh, amazing.
But,
Oh, look at one Wednesday. Don't open up. Go down and spend the day with the kids and talk, and then you can take all the books down as well.
well, that's history. Yeah. History's history. Yeah. That's
We would just love to learn about Scouts and the importance of it here in Ōpōtiki and find a way so we can bring it back because our kids need it. Like, so for me, my passion is history, creative arts, drama, and like singing, performing arts stuff. But I also really think bushcraft's really important. And it's a beautiful space for our young people in Ōpōtiki to learn about the environment while they're doing something.
We had camping all over farms around here. You're tramping through bushes and things like this.
Wow.
You had all that because a lot of the farmers then were quite accommodating.
That's right.
That's all changed.
That's right. And the health and safety laws have changed quite a bit too.
Absolutely.
Which makes it really hard to do
Exactly.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's why
exactly.
for like sort of Gaskell farm site, there's a pretty good site. It's a designated site. Because the other thing, I've got a funny feeling that the Whakaari Hall
Yeah.
was owned by the Scout Department of New Zealand.
Right.
I think it is, or not too
Okay.
sure who owns it exactly. It was.
All right.
I don't know who the original owner of the drill hall was, but
Yeah,
probably New Zealand Army, whatever it is.
we decided we're going to do a timeline because it gets a bit tricky to understand what happened.
Well, the other thing too, if you get going timeline, you go to the museum, and with the army training and home guard thing, they should have information about them when they're doing the training and stuff.
Yeah, that's what
Because
I thought was strange. They didn't give us any
the army used to
information.
come out and camp on her farm.
Oh, really?
Huge, big, big.
One year they did, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
come-
cool.
Come out in big trucks and all that stuff like that, do training out there. So,
We only got 2 pieces of information from the museum, from Matua Jerry. That's it. The original article we had been given from Matua Tony, and a new one, which we just started reading the other day. But that was only the list of all the people that have passed away. So again, not much information from the museum, which is strange.
very strange, because we used to win quite a few competitions.
Really?
Well, the other thing, we're camping up on top of Rotorua.
Yeah.
And you go up that big Trafford Hill,
Yes.
not big Trafford, Takateri Hill, you go up
Yeah.
top there, and you get up top there and turn right in the wop-ops in the bush.
Yes.
And we even camped down on the prison station down before Turangi.
Really?
Out there, camped on the...
Waiuru?
Yeah, or whatever the name is. We camped on there. The trout in the river are amazing. But we camped on there. But I loved cooking.
Yeah.
And my passion at the time was learning camp oven cooking.
Oh, yeah, cool. My koro taught me heaps about damper. I grew up heaps camping when I was really little. No, these guys no, not like that damper.
Yeah, damper,
Yes.
they would do that damper and that sort of stuff. So yeah. So then the boys had to start at a point,
Yeah.
orienteer their way
Yes.
all day to the campsite,
Cool.
and then they had to cook dinner.
Wow.
They had to carry
That's right, packing
their
in. Oh,
their dinner, all that sort of stuff, and they had to cook it.
yeah.
And I did get my boys to carry a camp oven, much to their disgust. But we used an aluminium camp oven, which was a lot lighter. But taught the boys to cook in that. And of course, the thing is, when we were leaders, because we had to go and judge the meals and things like that, and we were invited to a campsite for a meal.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't be invited to my own because I knew how good my boys were doing. So that was just so my boys, the scout leaders, come back after their dinner, rubbing their bellies, and they had a beautiful roast chicken and good custard and all sorts of things like that.
Wow.
And I had burnt
Shit.
bits and
Oh
pieces.
no,
and-
because you had to judge the other one.
yeah, burnt bits and pieces and things like that. And no, it was a disaster. A lot of them were, but we won quite a few competitions, camping, things like that. So I'm just gonna show you, find you a result.
Gone camping and had to take your kai with you in your pack? Yeah.
I used to live in Turangi.
Yeah?
Well, we can only they were only allowed to carry 25 kilos, I think.
Okay.
That's their pack, all the clothes and everything they had in it at the time. That's all they could carry. That's all they were allowed to carry. So it's not loaded up. Hang on.
It just seems really strange that we don't. Like, we've got cadets. We're one of the most, we're the oldest cadet unit in Ōpōtiki at the college.
Yeah.
Yet there's nothing for the young ones. Like, that's been the biggest question for the last few weeks. Like, oh, girls, look at that.
That's using a camp oven and cooking a meal. I cooked for my family reunion there. That's on the back of a truck.
How?
Now, most people think of a camp oven and a fireplace
Yeah.
and kicking it, but that's all on coals.
Wow.
That's on coals.
That's incredible.
And so it wouldn't burn the deck.
Well done.
It's got two metal.
Oh, that's
plates.
good.
So
That's good. That's a good.
Okay, we're gonna bring Matua if we go camping. No.
That's a good crispy pork there.
Yeah, that looks
Wow.
And the thing is, apart from the cat,
Oh, that's cute.
apart from the cat,
Oh,
so there's a pork ribeye roast done on a back lawn in Tauranga.
Wow.
So you can do a camp oven, so it's cooked on that little metal plate thing
That's
behind
so,
there,
so cool.
and it's easy to do.
Wow.
So yeah, cooking with fire and things like that, you can do it. It's you gotta learn. You gotta learn. So yeah. So that's.
Please come visit us. Please
I would
come.
love to do it at a weekend.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Are you available on weekends? Because we can organise something for a weekend.
Organise what?
Well, up to you. I will organise the
A day to
kids.
spend with you.
Yeah.
Decent what?
A day to spend with you and learn more.
Well, you need to cook something, don't you? Really.
We will organise whatever you want and we'll make it happen. The kids are really keen. Over the last 6 weeks, they've grown from being curious little bunnies to oh my god, Felix has found someone else to talk to, and they're just going with it now, and they've really grown in their research abilities, really strong in their sleuthing, but they just really want to learn, and they're keen as. We were talking to Matua Mana Gemmell this morning.
Yep.
About
Mana was in Scouts with me too.
yeah, we're talking about knots and the importance of knots, and I was like, we need to start this back up again. I don't know why it stopped, and if we can make that happen, it'd be so cool.
Yeah, Mana was in Scouts. John Sharvey, me, Alan Pym at the time. So yeah.
John Sharvey was a name that I know of, but I didn't have heard connected with Scouts yet, so that's so cool.
Yeah, we were in civil defence together too.
Wicked.
Civil defence training.
Yeah.
I think we went to competitions around the country.
Wow.
We camped up at the Tauranga District Council yard one time for a civil defence training thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and we had all our tents up. It rained so bloody hard that night. These girls aren't listening there. No.
Oh, you're looking at these?
Yeah.
Because you guys made these?
Not me.
You didn't make this one?
School, yeah.
The school made it. Yeah, they've got a tech building. They made these.
Yeah. Well, I was at that school. So it rained so hard at this campsite that our shoes were floating down the drain and out the river. The water in the tents was that high. Just about my stretcher was not really low, it was up high. And my pack was bottom. It was the wettest one of them.
Yeah, I hate camping when it's raining. It's terrible. Everything gets mushy.
Well,
But it's good learning.
Well, it is. You camp in a bush. I don't know where the hell we were camping in the bush. It was raining like bloody hell. You had to light a fire.
Yeah. Very hard to light anything.
So you put your pan out and it gets full of water, but
That's right.
you get a fire lit. You
Yeah.
got to learn how to do that.
Yeah. Very cool. Very
But
cool.
every time I ended at a camp, the day to go home, it would bloody rain.
Yeah.
And I'd get home and the kids would be out of the car, gone, that's it. Who's
Unpacking everything.
unpacking and doing all the washing now?
Feels. We have to head back to primary school now. Kapai. Do you guys want to say anything to Matua Peter and Whaianne?
No,
thank
we have got some work to do.
So what do you need to say?
Thank you for sharing more information.
Okay, you're welcome. That's good. Just hang on. I'll just give you
Good bravery. What about you, miss? Thank you, Fire.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Awesome. We'll keep this in definitely to come see you
I'll go
again.
and fish my books out. So,
Yeah, please come and visit us. Or we can come down, but
Just, I'll need.
No, I've got boxes of books and whatnot at home.
can't wait.
Sounds interesting.
It does sound interesting. I think we've stumbled on something bigger than just the memorial board girls. This is a way to bring our community back together. I like that.
Yes, I've still got some of the EBOP badges at home.
Yeah.
Always.
Next week I'll bring my brownie stash as well, and I'll show you what we had to do as well.
Oh, I'll bring down my book of badges. We should go
okay.
trade badges. Like a friend of mine,
He's got to find him first.
my friend in Matua, he's done a lot of badges over the years, but the EBOP badges are rare, like pickled eel's feet.
I've always wondered what that building was. at the end of Dunlop Road near Cliffs.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Powerful to learn about your history if you don't know.
The little white one looks like a little church type thing. Yeah, that was yeah.
So I'm trying to create a youth centre in Ōpōtiki.
Trying to create a youth centre.
A youth centre.
Yeah.
So we've been running our programs for a year now, and we've got a quiz night coming up this Saturday. And my goal is to have a collaborative, connected community. But what I've been noticing is that our young kids believe in the kaupapa so much, but the parents don't necessarily get it, because there's been years and years of programs coming up and down, and then some parents have the skills and some grandparents have the skills, but not everybody know how to connect together anymore. And so
You know why?
Tell me.
That.
I agree with you there.
And when the kids wake up first thing in the morning, what are they looking for?
My phone. With
No, they're not. They're looking for an internet connection.
Yes.
So we were talking about this the other day. When at home on the farm,
Yeah.
we're making hay today, the neighbours come and give you a hand.
Yes.
And we used to have dancing at the hall and things like that, and when we had a local band doing it, Bill Young and Ken Young and all those
Yeah.
guys were doing a band and things like that. And someone around here was a good, well, and the one of the Morrison quartets, one of the singers.
Really?
Royal Walker or someone might know that or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, some of them like that. But yeah, we had community getting together. This has ruined it.
Yeah. Yeah. We were talking about that today, Ray, about like how because Matua Peter in the video we listened to, Ray, he said that the hall used to be a space of gathering for people, and since technology came in this space as well.
Well, Country Women's Institute is another
Yes.
one. Yeah. I used to have Christmas parties and all
Yeah.
sorts of things and do things like that. So
Yeah, and Country Women's is still going, but only just.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you had the Lions Club, yeah, you had the Rotary, and you had JCs, and you had you got Masonic Lodge. All guys, people get together and do community things together. Well, Lions do community things together, fundraise, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Just got their permission before I gave you that part, but there's my details on the front too. Thank you so very much.
Oh, that's your phone number.
That's my details. Yeah.
Right, yeah, that was one of my.
I'm at 41 Buchanan, so
Okay.
I also have a very full garage with heaps of stuff in it that needs to be moved into a youth centre, because I've got half my garage is full of youth centre and half is our own stuff. So we use the Māori Presbyterian Church for our creative programs.
I haven't heard that building for a long time. Is that still going? It's still functioning.
There's still a few people in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we use the St. John's Presbyterian Church Lounge for our after school program for the teenagers. And then what's the other space we use? The library sometimes. We used to be at the Rose Garden Cottage, but our program got too big last year, so we had to move space. So be really cool to collaborate with you, connect and like learn from what has been done in the past and what we can bring back.
Okay. Yeah.
But we better take these girls home, back to school at least. They're very excited to get out of school, but I think they're very quiet right now, but they're going to be buzzing when we get into the car. So thank you very, very much.
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, good times. Yeah.
Do you guys want to say anything else?
No, I'm fine.
No,
Okay.
we'll be quiet.
Thank you.